Let's take a look at the team website, www.TravelKnowledge.info. In the Google Classroom, step 6, you were asked to register with this website. So let's take a look at what is in there. Now for me, it goes right into the website because I've been here and logged in already. For you guys, the first thing it's going to bring you to is a series of questions that you'll need to ask, questions that you will need to answer. And then you will hit enter, and it can take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to be approved and accepted into the website. Once you are in here, this is what you'll see. This is the main page. It's just a welcome with some upcoming events. We have a convention coming up soon. So here's information on the convention. I want to point out this information down here. It is kind of small, so people will miss it easily. Plus for me on my monitor, I don't even see it unless I scroll down because it's at the bottom. So TravelKnowledge.info, or the whole name Travel Knowledge, is comprised of 4 different groups. We've got first one that you are familiar with is Fantastic Voyagers by Sarah Rogers. She is our lead of our team. And down here is Sarah's cell phone, and she is on the West Coast. Then we also have Team Phoenix, which is Krista Wiley. Here is her phone number. She's also on the West Coast. Top Notch is Sushil Hoover. Here's her phone number. She's on the West Coast. And Amy Moore is Traveling Stars. Here's her number, and she is on the East Coast. So knowing which coast they are on gives you an idea of when you may or may not want to text them. They are totally fine with you texting them if you have questions. But Amy, who's on the East Coast, if it is 9 p.m., if you're on the West Coast and it's 9 p.m., that means it's midnight here for Amy. So she probably wouldn't be the best person to text at midnight because she will be asleep. The other thing, if you ever reach out to any of these people, don't just text them and say, hi. Say, hi, my name is, give your full first and last name. And then also you will want to just say, my mentor is, or my gold is, and let them know who you are under so they kind of have an idea of where you fall in their lineage. And then go ahead and you can ask them whatever question you may have. Over here, we have all these different tabs. I suggest you just literally go through each tab and check it out. So team pages, well, let me just show you another one. We are not Traveling Stars. So when I click on Traveling Stars, it says I don't have permission and I have to go back. So we are, sorry, let me go back. So we are Fantastic Voyagers. When I click on that, it gives us more information. It gives us information about Discord, which you guys should have also connected with that when you were on the Google Classroom. For me, when I click accept invite, it's going to take me right in because I have already registered with Discord. For you guys, you're going to have to answer some questions again. Steps to success. This is also in your Google Classroom. And made a travel booking, tell us here. So this is nice. Once you do your first travel booking or any travel booking, fill this out, and then you will get recognition from the team on your booking. Here's some information on Sarah Rogers, and here's some information on Amy Moore. So both Sarah and Amy are, well, Sarah is the head of Fantastic Voyagers, and even though Amy has her own team, the Traveling Stars, she also is in Sarah's lineage. Live trainings. Here are the flyers for all the trainings for the current month. I do want to give you a little bit of a warning that whatever days and times you see here, these flyers were all created at least a month beforehand. So people do have things come up in their lives and they may have to cancel last minute. So the night before, we go through and ask all of the trainers if they are good for their class tomorrow. And if they are not, they will tell us, and then it will get taken off and it won't go on to the daily live schedule. So if you have a new agent orientation on your calendar because you saw it here, and then in the morning you wake up and you don't see this class on the daily live schedule, that's because it got canceled because something came up for that instructor. If you don't know where to find the daily live schedule, it's a couple of places. Number one, every morning I post it on our Facebook group, and every morning it is also posted on Discord here on the daily live schedule. So take a look at all of these. On the daily live schedule, it just says the name of the class. But here you can see a little bit more information. It might give a little bit better description about what the class is about. Usually says who is teaching the class. So these are fun to just look through and kind of plan your month out what you would like to attend. Again, always check the daily schedule in the morning to make sure that that class is still happening that day. If you're a planner and you like to plan things well in advance, here is the master training calendar. Just click on this button and it will take you to the calendar for the month. So it's kind of big. You got to scroll down and left and right to see everything, but it goes through the entire day. All times are in Pacific time zone. Same thing with the daily live schedule. All times are in Pacific time. And here are all the different classes that are happening on April 5th, April 12th. So it has the entire month here. For those of you who still get confused with the time zones, I understand. I felt the same way when I started. I kind of got it down now, but literally I would just type into Google. I'm on the East Coast, so I would say, if it's 3 o'clock on the East Coast, what time is it on the West Coast? Or since these times are in Pacific time, I'd say if it's 7 a.m. Pacific time, what time is it on the East Coast? And it would tell me. So then I wouldn't have to try to figure out every single day what the time difference was. Now I know it's 3 hours and I can just do it in my head. But in the beginning, I don't know why. I couldn't figure it out. And I would have to ask Google every day. Travel. When you hover over this, it gives you all different types of topics that you can learn more about. Really, just come in here, take the time, click on each tab and look through, read through everything that's in here. There is a ton of information in here. It is so helpful. You just need to take the time and look through it. So travel, here's all the different types of topics that are on here. Goes into, here's another place where you can find these forms. These are also in Discord, the land inquiry form. These are all the questions you want to ask your clients who are traveling to a destination that is on land. So it's your typical like all-inclusive resort. Or then we've got the cruise inquiry, which is obviously cruises, and Disney for people going to Disney. So check all this out. Check out all of these different tabs down here. Team building. If you want to get into the optional side of the business and be a mentor to people, it goes into how to become a team builder. Also, if you're interested in team building, definitely reach out to your direct sponsor and they will give you more information and really help you get started and guide you in that process. Motivation. Some days we all need a little bit of motivation. So here are some videos in here to watch, some links to other YouTube channels that Sarah likes that she finds motivational. You can literally just go into YouTube and put in there motivation and a ton of things will come up. On days when I feel like I need a little boost, I just look for something that's about 20 minutes or less and I listen to that and it kind of gets me going for the day. The last tab is upcoming events and we have the convention upcoming, so that is on here. So that is everything with travel knowledge. Like I said, take your time, go through here, look at everything. There really is so much information. And here are the phone numbers for some of our leaders. You are welcome to reach out to them anytime. Again, just be aware of the time zone they're in. Try not to text them when they will most likely be asleep, and introduce yourself when you text them so they know who you are and who your mentor or your gold or platinum is, so they know where you fall in their lineage.